Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, where I talk about all things health and happiness, but really it's just mostly random. Today, I'm going to tell you about my favorite cheap yoga mat. Stay tuned.
That's what the ground out. Lauren! Yes! We're out together!
One of the things that makes me really happy is yoga. I've been doing yoga since I was in high school. My mom bought me a book one day randomly and said, "Here, you might like this." Years later, in many different styles, Kundalini, Bikram, Vinyasa, Ashtanga, Yin, and I'm still doing it and still finding things I love. If you are like me, your friend has a Liforme mat and you tried it and god dang it, you love it. I fell in love with the Liforme mat during my teacher training. A friend of mine had it, she insisted I try it. I loved the bag it came with, the whole thing just seemed magical to me. And then I looked at the price. Liforme mats are $140. I practice yoga at home. She said it'll last me forever. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. But I found a cheaper solution. Insert this baby. And I have tried other cheap mats on Amazon. The Randang yoga mat. Sustainable rubber, super grippy, 1/4 inch thick, 72 by 27 inch non-slip yoga mat. I have struggled to find a mat that I didn't slip on for so long. And that's why I was so impressed by the Liforme. Super sticky, just like the Liforme. It's heavy. I mean, it's like, it's got some heft to it. But if you've ever picked up a Liforme rolled up, it's got some heft to it too. It's also very heavy. It's got a great backing. It's got a great kind of density. It's not too thick, but it's not too thin. I just think it's absolutely perfect. So you'll see it has similar markings to the Liforme mats. The two farthest lines are a little bit under 4 feet apart. I would prefer if it was exactly 4 feet, just because that's a cue you get a lot, but it's like an inch off. I love the 45-degree lines. I think that's really helpful for things like Warrior One. I find the central line, I use it constantly. I don't know if I could go back to doing yoga without a central line because I don't practice with any mirrors, so I'm really, really conscious about where I'm at and where, like left to right, and how far I am from both sides of the line. I find this, I get the benefit from the end-to-end lines just like I would on a Liforme. Basically, if I use the two that are closest to the top or the two that are closest to the bottom in each pairing, it's perfect for my down dog. It's perfect for my Warrior One, any kind of lunge. It's also very similar to the Lululemon mats. If you're a big fan of those, I find this is very, very similar to the texture of those as well. I've had this mat a 1.5 years and it went through an entire yoga teacher training with me and I couldn't say anything better about it. It's my absolute favorite mat that I've ever owned in my life. And in comparison to the $140 of a Liforme mat, this one cost me about $50, $49 and change. So it really was a good value. It's going strong since 2018. So it's 2020 now, so that's pretty good. It might even be the longest I've ever had a mat keep up with stickiness. If you're looking for a good mat, I'll put the link in the description. And as always, like and subscribe. Maybe try a yoga practice today. And have a great rest of your day. Bye guys. Thanks for watching.